Mackey Motors in Lake City is the place to find new and certified used vehicles, along with a knowledgeable and helpful sales staff. Find new roads at Mackey Motors in Lake City.
And we want to welcome you back here to the Mackey Motors post-game show. Find your roads at Mackey Motors in Lake City here on Kick 106.7. And joining me right now from the Kuemper Knights, it is Mr. Dawson Gifford after an impressive performance, 19 points unofficially here for tonight for you, Dawson. Talk about this game for me. It was close from the very beginning, 14-14 tie at the end of the first. Bishop Heelan really started to come alive in that third quarter. Let's focus right now just on that first half of play. You guys tied at 14 apiece. You grabbed the lead at 32-28 at halftime. What were some things you saw early on from Bishop Heelan tonight?
They're aggressive on defense. They like to get up and pressure the ball a lot, try to get steals. We thought we were getting fouled. Maybe we weren't. We live with it.
What were some things, I know obviously for you guys tonight, that 32-28 lead I think got you guys fired up because Bishop Heelan was playing a style of offense. I think that was pressuring guys a lot to kick it outside and try to keep it outside a lot. What were some of the things that you wanted to focus on offense? Because that defense was blocking up the middle quite a few times.
Yeah, they were really aggressive on help defense, so we want to kick it out a lot and try to hit our threes. We hit a lot more than we usually do, but like this.
I was going to say, especially in that second quarter, or that second half, I should say, you had some guys who normally don't shoot the three well, shoot it very well. Most notably, Mr. Michael Kasperbauer had two back-to-back ones to keep you guys alive in that fourth quarter. We'll talk about that in a few moments, but let's talk about halftime. What did Coach Minnehan talk to you guys about at halftime?
Well, we not very consistent on offense in the first half. We needed to be more consistent, in a row scoring drives.
Do you feel like you guys were keeping up well with Bishop Heelan in that first half, or do you think that there was some intensity that needed to pick up a little bit in that second half?
There was definitely some intensity. We should have been up by 4.5.
Right. Talk about that second half for you. I know Bishop Heelan got up pretty well in that third quarter, started to take it to you guys. What were some things that Coach was talking about at that point in the huddle?
We just needed to get more stops and score more. We didn't get scoring drives in a row, and just got to get more.
That fourth quarter got to the point where Bishop Heelan was getting up by 10, and we talked about it. Kasperbauer kept you guys alive with those threes. What were some of the things, or what are some of the looks you were able to get in that fourth quarter?
Well, we know that Michael can't shoot the ball. His percentages don't speak for how good of a shooter he is. So we look for our shooters and we trust them.
Fourth quarter, it was 21-20, I believe, was the score at that point. Once again, Bishop Heelan coming away with the win. But if there were some positive points you could pull away from this game, what would it be?
We hit a lot more threes than we usually do. And we let off a lot less offensive rebounds than we usually do. Kept our turnovers down a little bit. Still a little bit too many, but we're getting there.
Absolutely. And of course, you don't have too much rest. You get St. Albert to end sort of the first half of play. Last season, St. Albert played you guys pretty well, won late in that contest. What are some things you're looking to improve upon before tomorrow happens up against St. Albert?
We got to cut the turnovers down and just look to score more.
Absolutely. Well, Dawson, lost here tonight, but I tell you what, we'll see you, of course, tomorrow night. We'll be here to broadcast that one. And I know I won't see you, so I'll wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year while we have you. Sure. Coach Sean Minnehan joining us here on the Mackey Motors postgame show. Coach, I know this is a tough one here for tonight, losing against a very good ball club like Bishop Heelan. Talk to me just quick reactions from the game. How do you feel you guys did tonight?
Biggest disappointment is we didn't bring enough energy. Talked about our guys ahead of time as we needed energy from our bench, and we didn't really get it. So, and then free throws. We went 6-13 and went 13-17. Those are the two biggest takeaways. Energy, and we got to be better from the free throw line. We got to get to the free throw line more.
Absolutely. I do want to bring up the positive points of this game. That first half was really good for you guys. Great intensity, I believe, in that first half of the contest. 14-14 tie at the first quarter. 32-28 lead for you guys. What were some of the things that you were talking about your guys at halftime after that lead change?
Good shot selection from the outside. We shot 4-9 from the outside on the three. We didn't force anything. Guys were ready to shoot. We played with confidence. They blocked a couple shots on us, but we were able to consistently still attack, and I thought our movement without the ball was really, really good. Second half, we just took a lot more quick shots, forced some stuff on the inside. They were looking to block everything. They had, I don't know how many block shots they had a lot. we have to jump stop and we have to get them in the air, and then that's how you get to the free throw line. Is you play fundamentally sound, you use jump stops, get them in the air, go into them, and then go to the free throw line.
Like we talked with Dawson about, that third quarter was in the hands of Heelan. They got up by 10 by a couple of times. I do believe that Casper Bauer was kind of the one that kept you guys in that contest. So, especially in that fourth quarter, just talk to me about some ways you were able to create shots against Heelan.
I mean, it's ball movement without the ball. If you pass and you got to move, you can't be stationary. That's where we are right now. The second half, we got stationary. Too many times, we always stress with our defenses, we want to get kills 3 steps in a row. We got 3 in the first half, and multiple times there we'd get 2 in a row, and then we'd struggle to get that, really struggle to get the third, and in the second half we didn't get any. It was the same thing. We'd get 2 stops in a row, and then we wouldn't get one. But then offensively, there was multiple times where we'd go 5-6 possessions without scoring. Can't win.
Yeah, and we also mentioned again in the beginning of the part of just intensity. I had the chance to, of course, cover you guys last season, and coming into this season, looks like you guys had great intensity to start off with, and then it started again to taper off a little bit. What are some things you stress to your guys just about the intensity and how to build it back up, being down by a couple of points?
We got to care about our teammates more, and our teammates' success, and in turn our team's success. Our minutes, they're going to be kind of up and down with a variety of guys, and we can't be focused on that. We got to be focused on the team.
I did give some praise to Canny and also to Casper Bauer here tonight. I thought their points were. I think Canny had a great game tonight. Played bigger than what his size was. Of course, Casper Bauer getting some great points. So, what were some things you saw from those 2 guys, and maybe even some of the other guys that you thought was great takeaways from them?
They're young. They're both undersized, but they're smart basketball players that you can know how to use their bodies and get in the spots where they can still create high percentage shots. Michael worked really hard on the shot. We're in the off season, so he's one of our best shooters right now. We just got to do a better job as a whole, as a team, of making sure when we catch the ball, we're ready to shoot it. We're shooting him like, I caught it, I'm not guarded. Okay, I guess I'll shoot it. No, we got to catch with our feet, with our shot on mind.
And, of course, you don't get too much of a break. Tomorrow night you get St. Albert. We'll, of course, be there for that broadcast. But what's the thoughts behind St. Albert? I know they played you guys pretty close last season. What's the thought on them coming into tomorrow?
We got to get back to what we did last week to be successful, where we were stringing together multiple stops and didn't have as many open possessions. That's the biggest thing.
I know Jeff's going to be here for that one, so I'm going to take the time to wish you a Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, enjoy it. Of course, we'll be back to prep you guys in that second half of the quarter, but we wish you good luck tomorrow night against St. Albert.
Thanks, Merry Christmas to you as well.